Welcome to Biblical Christian Content, where we like to keep the content biblical. Let's go.
Do you know what happens when that sky breaks open? They hide themselves in the caves, in the rocks of the mountain.
I have to petition everyone that's watching this video. If you desire to help me reach more people with biblical truth, then do me a favor. At minimum, hit the like and hit the subscribe to generate more push to get biblical Christian content to more hearts, more minds, and more souls. Thank you. Enjoy the video.
Who's able to stand? You know what Jesus said? Jesus made a very interesting observation. He said, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on the earth? And what a foreboding statement that is. You know what the expectation is? You know what that sounds like? I mean, what does that sound like he's saying? If he says to his disciples, if he said it to you, when the Son of Man comes, when I return, am I going to find faith on the earth? That doesn't sound like Jesus anticipates he's going to find a whole lot. That's what it sounds like. Doesn't sound like a great prediction of worldwide revival to me. I would love to believe the post-mill position, but Scripture just doesn't feel that way. And you know what the feel is? That Christians are in such a minority when Christ comes that it's just eclipsed by a massive wail from the nations. I mean, listen, there are people, I don't want to bog you down with this, but there are folks out there that call themselves post-millennial. The post-millennial people, I wish it was true. I could really get on board if I saw biblical evidence. But they believe in a golden age, a millennium, a golden age, a great worldwide revival that gets ushered in. Some of the guys that you might see on the internet today, they say, you'll hardly know a lost person. Is that the picture of what things look like when Christ comes? You see, if that's the way things really were, then you would expect that by and large, what would characterize the second coming of Christ would be celebration. But that's not it. By and large, the major characteristic of Christ's return is a wail. Wow. When God paints a picture of the second coming, that is the one overwhelming characteristic. It is people scream. This is a picture of all humanity. What are they doing? Do you know what happens when that sky breaks open? They hide themselves in the caves, in the rocks of the mountains. And they say to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath has come, and who is able to stand? You ought to be able to answer that question. Who is able to stand? No one. Unless you have Christ for a refuge.